Boy, if there's anything you don't want to see on a excellent camera, it's lens error. Just drop the camera. You got 3 lens errors. It's been really hot in Wichita, Kansas. Really hot. Pretty much lost my garden. Now, underneath here, though, as you can see right here, I do have some potatoes underground there. That one's actually looks like it's starting to grow. Okay, well, Tobacco Road update. This is the parquet. And this is supposed to be a bonanza. It almost looks like parquet, but man, it's just really bushing out, and the bugs didn't eat it as much. They actually ate more parquet. So I need that. I need a bug resistant strain. This is supposed to be, oh, I got sunlight and I'm not watching what I'm doing here. This is supposed to be, as you can see, the bugs just chewed it up. But that's okay, you know, bugs gotta eat. Why don't you poison them? You know, bugs gotta eat, bugs gotta eat. And that'll grow back out. So we'll just watch it, see what it does. And it's supposed to be the same kind of plant as that is. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And so is this. And then this is supposed to be a different kind of plant. This is the, you getting sun there, guys? I can't help you with that. I go over the other side. I'll be over the other side in a minute. This is the big Jim. And look at that grasshopper. Get dead grasshoppers in there. The birds lately have been coming and eating the worms. So I'm seeing less worms now, but they sure chewed up a few of them. But as you can see, the tops are, you know, the tops are starting to come up with no worms. The tobacco is curing, folks. The tobacco is curing on the plant. I'm not pulling any leaves off of it this time. I'm working on getting the grass out of here. Gonna clean it up and get the grass out, let the sun down in there, let this stuff start growing again. It stopped growing. The peppers, these few peppers here kept growing, but you can see they're hurting. Potatoes, I got them in, you know, when I was supposed to, so they're okay. Beans, gone. Got elderberries. I do got a lot of elderberries around the yard. The what is this stuff called? Broccoli. You know, it might grow this winter, so I'm getting ready to really start watering it. That tomato plant survived, but the bugs chewed every leaf that it had on it off. They ate the leaves. The tomatoes that come off of that are so tasty. Oh man, they're delicious. Now, you know, I got a little grass still yet to pull today. All my melons just went kaput. I got a, I don't know what this is. It's got bonanza growing into this tomato over here, and as you can see again, the bugs ate all the leaves off of it because it's dry and there's not much food. So here's the burley, and the burley has never started growing. I thought it was going to start. Now actually it is starting. I'm thinking about giving it a haircut and just leave that one growing and call this good. You know, it's I don't know, 8 feet tall. I might just let it, it's growing right there, so I might just let it grow out this almost the whole season before I trim it down. And I might trim it down to that limb's level, which is about 4 feet tall, because this limb here is really starting to come out good. I'm going to tell you what's going on in a minute, so that'll tell you what kind of why these things are happening. And again, I'm curing the tobacco right on the plant. I'm not taking it off. This burley really grew up big and strong, and then it got attacked by worms, and then the birds have found the worms, so the birds are coming over and eating the worms, I hope. Same thing with that plant. This is a big gem, and they've ate it quite a bit, but there, you know, it's got quite a bit left. And of course the parquet, it's got too much nicotine in it. They won't eat it. They're scared to death of that stuff, and I am too. You know, don't want to put that in my pipe. I got a few. This is the same. Seems to be very similar to the bonanza that's over there. Well, so what's going on? What's going on is we have lots of record-breaking hot temperatures in Wichita, Kansas. And I think it's because, you know, Comet Elenin's going to come by and we're going to heat up a little bit, and then I don't think things are going to be bad. I think we're going to cool back down. But the corn, like, grew half ears of corn, and then they cooked. The corn was cooked right there where it stood. But it's been record-setting heat and record-setting drought, no rain, hot, 110, 110, 110, 111, 106, 108, just constantly bombarding us with this heat. The vegetables didn't survive it. I mean, carrots and onions and tomatoes, you know, they'll survive anything, and so will peppers. But the melons, I couldn't put enough water on them. It wouldn't matter. I mean, they just cooked in the sun. I had tobacco leaves that had burn marks on the leaves, like somebody took a lighter to them. Well, anyway, as always, you know, no matter what's going on, no matter if it's bad or it's good, I'm going to come out here and do a Tobacco Road update as long as I can keep doing them. Now, this patch is the burley. And as you can see, this burley has grown up out of the patch above the rest. And I have one there that did the same thing. And this burley grew up out of the patch above the rest. And so did this one and this one. And some of them grew up out of the patch, and some of them stayed down in the bottom of the patch. So what I'm thinking is those big ones that popped out grow better in a patch than those ones down there. So I'll be taking seeds from all of those and putting them in a group next year so they can, you know, cross-pollinate and hopefully come up with a strain of burley that is really good at growing in a bunch, because the bunch helped with the temperatures. It helped guard the soil and keep it shaded, so and provided lots of roots on the top to soak up the water instead of letting the water soak through the soil. So that's where it stands. Man, it's been so long since I've done an update. I mean, a really, you know, update. I hope I did the camera right and everything, because I don't want to have to come out here and do it again. Hey, all you tobacco farmers out there, I hope you tuned in. I'm going through garden videos occasionally, and sure be running through yours, Larry. I'm telling you, Larry, I was thinking, tripping on grass because I mowed some really thick grass. I was thinking I'm putting the garden here because I have this downspout.